What pitfalls and benefits do you see in Parecon, participatory economics? Parecon, participatory economics. Do you think it is an ideal form of future socialism? Why or why not?
I don't think that's, I mean, Mike and I have been talking about this for decades, but my own feeling is I'm kind of skeptical about detailed planning of a society, partly for the reason I just mentioned. I don't think we know enough about human beings and about societies to be able to sketch in great detail how they should or would behave under various conditions. So maybe this is the right way, but my feeling is that this has to be a lot of experimentation, different kinds of forms of cooperation and mutual support, mutual aid have to be considered. There may be lots of options. Some of them may have consequences we haven't thought of. Some of them may work out in different ways. I mean, I think there are particular questions that can be raised. Like, for example, should people be remunerated on the basis of effort? I don't think that's obvious. I think there's some justification in the old principle to each according to his needs, from each according to its ability. Actually, that's a pretty conservative position. I mean, about a majority of Americans think that that's so obvious that it must be in the Constitution, literally. And I think it is a sort of when Americans say it's in the Constitution, that just means, it's obviously true, because nobody knows what's in the Constitution. But there's been several polls which have shown that. And I think it's a pretty reasonable position. So I'm not convinced that remuneration according to effort is the right idea. Try it, see, try other things, see, and so on. And exactly what kind of, the idea of distributing work equitably, it's a nice ideal, but I'm not sure it's the right ideal. I mean, it may be that people are just different in the kinds of work that they're happy doing. And it seems to me that's a competing ideal, so you have to ask how to reconcile those two things. And there are a lot of other questions that arise along the way. I don't have answers to them. My feeling is they have to be worked out by experiment.